based on our former semester, so it will be project based on .NET. Okay. So first of all, I'm doing project CLR like it was previous semester. Fuad, can you see me?
Yes, yes.
Yes, empty project. .NET frame, no, it's not. Empty project .NET C++. Empty project. Create. Okay, now what we are doing? We are for new item, and this new item is a form. New item is a form. Sometimes it's not added correctly, but it means we have
An error.
I have refreshed this Visual Studio, and I think
Close and
now
open
we have
again.
problem. Oh, again it works. By the way, there is no any information about refreshing different scales, so it's quite strange. Okay, so we have it. And now what we have to do? We have to write CPP file of our project. So using namespace system, using namespace system, Windows, forms. Next, in the brackets, I will write st is red attribute. Next, void main with parameters array stream args, and here application enable visual styles first, then application text rendering default false. Somebody wants to join or what? No. Yes, they automatically joined. And again project 42 project 42 my form and application run. My form is a reference. My form is a reference. So everything is ready, but we have to change properties. Linker system should be Windows, and advanced entry point should be main. Okay, and it should start. It should be started. I hope it works. Okay, it works. Now we have to go to OpenGL. I will close previous and I will come to OpenGL. It's number 12 seems. number 12. Oh, not with, it's Ukrainian. Number 12. Yes, in the end we have description starting from page 10. So changes in form class. So we have to make these two changes. We are copying these 4 lines to our class myForm. I am selecting, I am pressing Ctrl C, and I'm going to code of our project myForm view code, and just in class myForm I'm adding this element just after constructor. So I have added these 4 lines. These 4 lines. Next, handler for first show. It will be function myFormShown. So we are going to our form, to the events, and we are looking for shown. Shown. Here is shown. I am creating it. So this is shown. And now we can copy code which is inside this shown. So we need not some extra. Oh, just a moment. Maybe from end till beginning. Control C. It's a function myForm shown. It's first. Next function. Number 3. Function size changed. This function will work if we want to change the size of our window. Also, we are doing
Hello?
I think Professor is out.
Oh, yeah, I can see.
Looks like his Wi-Fi is finished.
He's going to recharge.
We are here, yeah, waiting for you.
So it's because of internet, I see.
No problem, yeah.
So I did program, but I should restore presentation. Should restore presentation. It's our project on base of .NET. So what's the difference? Difference is only that I did scroll bars in the top edge and at the left edge. So using this method, you can extend your edges, and you see program follows the extensions. Maybe apart from GLU, we have to try to use GLUT. Let's try to use GLUT in this project. So we have to see how to use GLUT. GLUT was described in lecture 13. Lecture 13. So let's go to documents, GLUT described in 13th lecture. 13th lecture. In the beginning of 13th lecture, where is GLUT? So what should be added to the GLUT? Should be added to the GLUT. First of all, there will be some difference. Difference with the application of GLUT functions and so on. So we need GLUT in the folder of our project. So let's go out from GLaux and let's use GLUT. Maybe it will be better. So I will comment with GLaux with also. Certainly some part of our function will not work, but it's only function variety port. What we have to do? We have to copy GLUT itself. By the way, Mr. Bronik, I have copied GLUT to your folder. Let me find now with GLUT, libs GLUT, and I will copy to the folder of project. Where is it? Users project 42 and 2 files. No, not 2 files. I can copy all of them. First of all, glut.h, then glutdll, then glutlib. So glut lib will be added instead of glaux. I hope. Glut lib. Maybe glut 32. Yes, glut 32. Then file glutaux, glut simply. And seems that's all. And as a result, we will use not aux YT port, but glut, maybe something not so many T-ports, where is T-wire T-port, glut wire T-port 1.0, and let's try this again. Will it work or not? We'll check. Oh, it also appears. So, but let's check other. Glut wire cube 1.0 glut wire cube. Oh, so it's better, I see. It's better, I see, and it works, makes some results and so on. So it's a good method, I see, but it appears that we will need to transform our previous examples. Maybe from lecture 15. For example, on chassis, we'll copy this example to the project. We'll do function on chassis, and all the wire T-ports we will change to glut wire torus. Glut and last glut. Okay, it's good. On chassis should be defined here. Void on chassis, and inside our function on OpenGL, we will call on chassis. And let's check. Oh, glut wire torus, there is glut wire radius, outer radius, sides, rings, sides and rings. Sides, let it be 30. So slightly different format. Glut wire torus, slightly different format. Okay. Possibly there will be also some difference in the locations of our functions. Oh, it's very big, but better. I see it's better. I see it's better than previously. So the scale should be decreased. Scale should be decreased. So we should go to function gel init and let's write 0.25, again 0.25, and again 0.25. So it's an object we have, and this is the chassis of our program. So what questions do you have, students? What questions do you have?
Hello, sir.
Yes, hello.
What is the difference between Glut and MFC and console? So when we use, how can we choose, and what's the difference between them?
So possibly this project with .NET, it was based on .NET. Yes, it's more maybe convenient to you because it's just the same we did previous semester.
Mm-hmm.
I have just tested that AUX does not work with .NET. Teapot works, but REST does not work. That's why I decided to make other improvement of our project, which is a combination of addition of Glut. Glut really is for what? For the same, for drawing of the same objects like AUX. So teapot, boxes, toruses, cylinders, cones, and so on. They have some different parameters. The rest is the same. So you see that in program I simply have changed names. Glut, it was AUX via torus, but now it's Glut via torus. Torus had 2 parameters, now it has 4 parameters. But visually it's more attractive, as you can see. Names of functions are the same. Via torus, via teapot, via box, and so on. But prefix is different. I hope you will not have any problems with that. If you will see to the top of this file, so instead of GLaux, I have added Glut32.
Yes.
Instead of include, it was glaux.h, glut.h. And only difference is that inside our folder we have to add DLL, which is also from Glut. Where is our project 42? So inside we have Glut32, Glut32 DLL. I think these 2 files can be deleted, glaux.h and glaux.lib. I will recompile it again, rebuild, because I'm afraid it has some connection to our project, so it should be a project without any problems.
Yeah, it's successfully at work.
Yes, it's successful. So we have it. So we can rotate. The only problem here is weak refreshing. So seems in other types of project we have. So in the same way, I think we can try to transform our examples, for example, with a rocket. In the rocket or robot, even robot. Robot is great, but let's try first of all rocket. We are copying rocket. If you want, I can copy this project to the Google Disk.
Yeah, it is.
Yes, please. Yes, please.
Good idea.
Mhm.
Okay, so let's copy it. Certainly it's quite big, but project 42, yes. Project 42. Google Disk. It's distance learning. Google Disk project 32. Okay. Project 32, where is it? It's in the projects. Projects. So I'm copying this project. Project 42, it should be now copied. But certainly it takes time. In its results, as you can see, it's the same, and it should be supported as by Visual Studio 19, as maybe by earlier versions, but certainly at the level of files, maybe it will not be compatible with early versions like 15, 17. So I would upload it, and you can see it. Yes. Oh, it's strange. Oh, seems all files are copied. You can download it and to check.
Can you please upload the libraries DLL?
It's already uploaded. Everything is uploaded.
All right, thank you.
Can you see the screen?
No.
Yes.
I can't
Yes.
find it.
Can you see the screen? Yes or no?
Yes, I can see your screen.
Yes. So all the files are here. Glut 32, Glut 32 lib. What else? Glut.h. So other files really you need not. Okay. So I hope. But in your labs, have you got some results? In your labs.
Yes, the first one that. Yeah.
But Fuad, you did it with the console application, yes?
Yeah, with console. Yeah.
But for example, who else? Maybe who else? Who else did first lab?
I think
Samuel.
Yes, sir.
Samuel, have you got some result?
Yes, sir.
So your program works?
Yes, sir.
Yes. Or for example, Christine or Noor. Have you got some results? What? Very short answer. I can't understand.
Maybe she's busy or I don't know.
Maybe. Yeah, okay. So the basic thing here, you have to develop, you have to build some project which works, and then adding more elements, you can get more advanced results. So I will come back to the Visual Studio. We'll come back. So it's a 42 project. As I remember, last times it was not uploaded completely, and that's why it was a problem for Noor, for Christine to do the project. But currently I see everything works, and we can join other elements. For example, just a moment. Okay, so at least you should get example with the chassis. Now, what can we do? We can add example with the rocket. So how we are doing this? We are adding code. I am copying it completely. As I remember, there is a mistake. Instead of push U, it should be push. Yes, because here is where is it? We have to correct it. Push, and I will save it. And what else should be changed? The name of our function. Instead of cmainvin, which is for MFC, but it should be simply on rocket. The prototype of this function should be declared in the top, void on rocket. On rocket should work. Yes. And from function on OpenGL, which is a starting function for our projects, instead of on chassis will be commented, and I will start on rocket, and it's good. But we have to change our functions to GLUT. So instead of aux wire cylinder, we are doing GLUT. Wire cylinder. GLUT wire cylinder, but wire cylinder, it says not defined. It's interesting. GLUT wire. Something happens, I see. Why something happens? What's happened? Init OpenGL on rocket. GLUT wire on rocket. GLUT wire. Cube, octahedron, tetrahedron, torus. Oh, there is no cylinder. Oh, maybe cone replaces our cylinder. Cone, how many? Cone, base, height, slices, and stacks. Wire cone. It's not good, certainly. GLUT wire gain. glute, maybe solid cone, cube, dodecahedron, teapot, tetrahedron, torus. There is no cylinder, seems. It's not good. You can see there is some limitations. Cursor, title, glute. Let's check.
Glute solid cylinder, I think.
Solid cylinder.
Yeah.
But no solid cylinder. At least there is no cylinder at all.
Or glute
No.
cylinder, capital letter, glue and capital, no, without T, glue without capital C. Try
No. It will be as a cylinder. I understand.
cylinder.
But it will be as a cylinder. It's not the same.
It's not the same.
Not the same. It's a good cylinder to cover the texture. By the way, but we have to find the glute. Glute. Not the same. Glute. I did not expect it that glute is without cylinder. Glute. So it means that we should do cylinder ourselves, or what?
No, I think it's already include, or you should declare it the glute cylinder. Glute word cylinder should declare it.
But it doesn't work. Glute set color, cursor, menu, window, solid. Inside you can see cone, for example, cone, base, height, slices, base. Oh, okay. Let's try maybe cone. Cone 1.5, comma 11.0 slices and stacks. Let it be 30. So it's a strange cone again. Glute wire cone again. 30, and the rest will work. It will be strange rockets. I should say it will be strange rockets. It will not be rockets. It will be two cones and the tail. No cylinder. Oh, it's strange, you see.
Yeah.
No cylinder. It's strange. Nose is okay, but how to do cylinder? Maybe they expect, as you say, we have to use glue cylinder. Oh, glue cylinder. But we have to do quadratic objects.
Yeah.
We have to do quadratic object, GLU quadratic object. Maybe M Q object then M Q object new quadric object. No, not very good. How it was seems in our lecture with the textures. With the lecture in textures. Maybe number 17. Yes. No, not 17. 15 maybe. 15. Where is it? Oh, this is a 15. But where is 17? Where is 17?
17, you didn't upload it, I think.
So it's a first, it's a number 13, but 17. Something wrong with the numeration. Oh, yes. Glue. Quadric. Glue new quadric should be applied. Glue new quadric. Glue new quadric. And in this case, it will work. M Q object. M Q object. Now base radius. Base radius should be 1.5. 1.5. Then top radius also 1.5 because they are the same. Height should be 11. 11.0. Slices and sticks 30. I'm afraid it will be also not the same. Yes. So look into other direction, I see. So before we will apply this, we have to rotate it. Maybe simultaneously with the cone. So I will get it from here and I will insert it just here. Glue cylinder. Translate, push metrics. It also should be rotated. Maybe here. Oh, but where is our cone? We have no cone. Yes, strange. You can see how easily it's possible to destroy everything. Okay, so wings are in good position. What about rest? What about rest? So I will comment glue cylinder. No, we should be commented. We should be commented. We have cylinder, but slightly in other position. In other position than we want. But if no such cylinder, it'll be in wrong position. So it's a line. So we have to rotate it. What's not good? What's not good? So our cylinder is not in required position. It's rotated. So we have to make it rotated. That's why before it's rotated, we will do this function. Before it's rotated, we will apply this function. So let's check. Will it be in the good position? Yes, it's just good. I see. But where is the rest of our wings? I don't know. The rest of our wings. Why only 2 wings? Okay, it's good. Now, seems with not good operation. No nose. No nose. So what we have to do? We have to go to the top of our cylinder, and now we will do the cone. The cone. But cone can be done not only by cylinder, but also by not only by cone, but also by cylinder. So we will try in such a way. Oh, where is the cone? No, cone is very big. So after something wrong with the cylinder, with the
Yes.
cone. With the cone, it should be free, first of all, radius. Radius free should be. So glue function is used in such a way. Where is a cone? Cone should be shifted up. Should be shifted up. Maybe we need not this line. Where is our cone? Cone maybe is inside. So if it's inside, it's very difficult to understand where is our axis. Very difficult to understand where is our axis. Maybe we should do axis, and then we will try to expect some results. Oh. Okay, I will increase the x-axis, also y. No, let's go out. Maybe that should be used. Maybe that. Yes. Yes, 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 yes.
It work,
That's
yeah.
some sort of rocket. Sort of rocket. Maybe it should be 11. Here. But let's change the color. So it will be our new rocket. New rocket with the new rocket. Let it be green. Or maybe red. Let it be. As I know, in Soviet Army, if warhead were painted to the red, it was training rocket. But if it was green, it was nuclear. Okay, so we have such object. The only problem that is at the bottom of rocket is slightly upper than the wings. So we have such example. We modified this function on rocket, and now it works mostly with glue, because glue was not good in this case. Okay, what questions do you have? Certainly, it's you can see that it's not so simple as it can be. But every time we should very carefully follow the instructions and so on.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think this is difficult than the console.
More difficult, yes,
Yeah.
possibly, because we have gone from AUX. Console application deals with more older libraries. Yes, but really, what is the plus of this method? Plus that for this example, we can apply texture. So later we will try to cover this example by textures. So we can apply some picture, we can cover cones, cylinders by textures. So I think this example will be good for this case. While AUX objects, apart from teapot, we can't work with textures.
Come again?
Okay,
You said that Ox, it works with texture, yeah? Right?
No. Only Glut should work with textures, and what else? What is Glut and glue? Glue mostly. Glue is specially defined for making textures.
So if I want to make like a robot with texture, should I work with glue or MFC or what?
No, you have to use, if you want robot with textures, you have to use glue.
Glue.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yes, yes. But seems to me, why they decided to exclude cylinder from glue? Because maybe glue already contains cylinder. So seems AUX existed in parallel way to glue. So
Okay.
cylinder exists as in glue and in AUX. But maybe in glue they decided that if if cylinder exists in glue, we will exclude it. Maybe so. Okay, now let's go to other example. Other example is a by the way, here you can do, for example, three such rockets. Yes, simultaneously. What we have to do? We will just copy this function. So what does it mean? First of all, we are saving our coordinates. Then we are calling our first function on rocket. Then we are shifting right, or maybe, yes, we are shifting right along x-axis, and we are doing another robot. It will be left. It will be left rocket. Then we are going -5, so minus 2.5, we are going back to the center of our coordinate system, and then we are going back to -5. So I can copy, and you will see that from one rocket it's very easy to do a number of rockets. So it will be changed to function on OpenGL. There is my OpenGL function. Or instead of simply one rocket, I will enter 3 rockets. And by the way, let's do coordinates, because without coordinates, very difficult to understand. There we are. So we will do GL begin, GL lines, and we will do GL end. So how we will do our axis? It will be GL vertex, vertex 3i, because it will be enough integer values from 0, 0, 0, from null point till point along x-axis, GL vertex, and here 3i, along x-axis 10, 0, 0, 10 should be. It will be a line from 0 till 10. And just a moment, Control C and Control V. Along y-axis and along z-axis. To make our axis different, let's do GL color. GL color 3F, GL color 3F. Let our first will be red, 1.0, 0.0, 0.0, and the rest Control C, Control V, And here, instead of red, let it be green. Instead of green, it will be blue, yes. Okay, so first line is red, and it goes from center 0, 0 till point 10, 0, 0. Second is green line, goes from center 0, 0 till point 0, 10, 0, so it's along y-axis. And third line is of blue color from point 0, 0, 0 till point 0, 0, 10. So it's along z-axis. And let's check. Oh, we have three rockets, yes? We have 3 rockets. How we are doing our rockets? Let's go back to description of these rockets. Where is them? Where is the code? I want to explain some explanation of the code. Oh. So what's here? First of all, push matrix, it saves the coordinate system, initial coordinate system. Okay, and we are doing our first rocket. First rocket is goes from the center of our coordinate system and goes down along negative direction of y-axis, because it's a standard for cylinders. Then we are going 2.5 along x-axis. So using this, we can get our left rocket. After that, so we already have 2 rockets, and then we are going -5 along opposite direction of x-axis, and we are doing third rocket. Why we have used 2.5 and -5.0? Why 2.5 and -5.0?
Because you said one is working on the y-axis and then I think x.
Yeah, so it's a translation along x-axis. So firstly we are going left 2.5, yes, and we are doing our second rocket, and then certainly we can go to the center of our coordinate system, but it will mean -2.5. It'll be in the same position like our first rocket. Okay. That's why we should go more to another 2.5 -2.5. So we are going -5. So we are going to the right position, and we are doing our third rocket.
Okay, so Professor.
Yes.
Imagine for the first one that you make it 2.5. In case like it's 2.3, so the second one should be the -3, right?
If you want to do -2.3, no, it'll be twicely from 2.3.
No, I just want to know, like, the first one was 2.5.
Yes.
And then the other side, how to rotate into the y as like -5. So if like the first one is
-5 is just twicely greater than 2.5 with the negative sign.
Oh, okay. So
if you will write here 2.3, maybe it will be good to write 4.6.
Oh, okay.
And it will be so rockets will be slightly closer together. Oh, you can see.
Okay.
Or even maybe if you write here 2, it will be 4. So twicely greater. They will be even more closer. Oh, you can see they just intersected. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So, do you have questions about this example?
The questions.
Certainly a function on Rocket maybe will have questions, but you should check it line by line, really. Line by line. It's more complex than we did in our first project, previous projects, especially MFC on console. For console application, maybe if what have tried, it will be enough simply to copy this function from our presentation. It will be enough. You will rename from C main v on Rocket simply to void on Rocket, and that's all.
Okay.
For example, if now you will wish to make robot in GLUT, it will be difficult, yes, because you have to transform this all the GLUT, all the aux functions to GLUT or to glue, and it's not very easy. Not very easy.
So, brother, what version are you using? Are you using 19 or I mean
19? Yes,
the
19.
Visual Studio?
Visual Studio 19, yes.
But mine is 17, so I don't know. Like I don't have all the.
I think it's or it can be a problem because seems you will have no possibility to start the project I have uploaded to the Google Disk. Maybe your 17th will say that it's not compatible to the 17th. Maybe for you it's better to install community version of Visual Studio 19.
Okay.
Because no guarantee that it will work with your project. Certainly it's possible how to do. It's possible to copy, to create a project with the with what with form simply, yes, and then to copy, for example, my form.cpp file to your 17th project. But at level of project files, it will not work. At level of this code, it will work. Code is the same. It should be supported by everything, but by every version. But solution file, project files, they are not compatible.
Okay.
Okay. Who else has questions? Who else have questions? No questions from girls, from Christina and Nura, I see. From Brown, there is nothing. Yes.
Yeah, we are smart. Yeah.
Huh?
Yeah, I understand everything.
Okay, so let's try also to modify function with the plain and begin. So what plain need? Plain needs the timer. Plain needs timer. So we will try to use. So first of all, with a timer. Let's do timer. You know, a project. Timer should be added to the form. So we should go to toolbox, and we should go to timer. Timer, where is timer? Timer should be Some they are down. Maybe all windows form, and among them should be the timer or timer. Timer, and I'm copying timer to the form. So timer is here. How to start timer? We can start our timer. We can start our timer, for example, during loading of our form. So we can use standard function load to load our timer. So here, then our form is started. Our timer should be initialized. Timer 1 interval. How it was an example? It was an example 25 interval 25 milliseconds. Quick. The one next timer 1 start. Time 1 start. Why it has problems, I don't understand.
Yeah, because the system average, there's no semicolon on the other side. The bracket.
There is no semicolon.
Private system void my form, the bracket last one.
Timer 1.
Before the after my form invalidate, that lie private system.
No, everything should be okay. I don't understand. Timer 1 interval. Oh, maybe equal to 25. Oh, it's okay. It's okay. Timer 1 interval equal to 25. Not in brackets, but simply equal to. Now, what should be inside timer function? Inside timer function, we should have our objects, our rocket. Not our rocket, our plane. That's why we will copy plane function to the timer. So I think we will copy this code to the timer. There is timer function. Here will be problems with the glute, I see. Glute wire sphere, but it does not work with one parameter. I see. Slices 30, let it be. And second part of our timer should be second part of our plane. The rest of our function. Glute solid cone. Certainly we will destroy our cone, I see. Pi,
So will
pi
we change
will change
the solid cylinder too?
huh?
The all solid cylinder. I think that one
Solid
should be changed too
cylinder,
because
yes. Just a moment. Pi, I have corrected pi. And also mass SQRT. Mass SQRT. Solid cylinder, yes. Fuselage. It should be glue solid cylinder. But let's start without solid cylinder. Let's try without it because I'm afraid it will work. It will not work. Cylinders is a weak place of this
the motor.
project of this model, yes, and it will not work, I think, on rocket. But where is my plane? Plane. Plane is inside on timer. Inside on timer. Timer tick. Okay, let's try. It'll be quite strange figure. K. K does not K not presented, so it should be rotated. Rotated little bit ln value of K. Ln K. Let it be initially equal to 0. Why ln? Because it will continuously used. Will be continuously used. Cone needs more arguments. Slice is 30. Slide is 30. But I'm afraid it will be not in its position. And we should remove our rockets from the call. We should remove our rockets. Remove our rockets from OpenGL. Yes. Let's comment our rockets. Comment. Let's try again.
So what function did you use to comment all of it like that?
But where is our plane?
No, I said
what
comment did you use to comment?
I'm used to comment with button, you can see.
No, so, like I know, but yes, you did it. You highlight and you comment like them.
Yes. Oh yeah, okay. I can comment. I can open comment.
Okay, so when you highlight it and then you press comment button, right?
Yes.
What, you got it?
Huh?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I'm afraid it should not be inside our timer. Timer is not. Was bad idea to make it inside timer. So we will do function on plane. We will do function on plane. Certainly it becomes more and more complex. Void on plane. On plane. Void on plane. Then I will do function void on plane in the end. On plane, and then I will remove all what's inside timer function. So everything we have about our it will be inside on plane. And what will be inside the timer? Inside timer maybe also there will be only k++. K++ it's a coefficient which rotates our workspace. Let's try now. Oh, I forget also. So mass also says it's a problem because we need system mass using namespace system yes or no mass here. System data. No. What should be for mass? Mass. System mass should be mass class. Maybe here system mass using namespace system mass, but no mass.
Mhm.
Oh, mass. No. Just a moment. What internet says about it? Mass class. System object mass using namespace system mass mass ops. It should be inside inside system should be
Mhm.
inside system mass. I don't know why it says so. Mass. Let's try again.
What function are you looking for? Math?
I'm looking for pi and for sqrt. In such way, it's not recognized. Maybe, oh, I understand. System, mass, pi. Well, certainly very complex equation. And then here system, mass, sqrt. And then it will work. Oh, still we have
We
rockets.
didn't comment the rocket.
What?
We didn't comment it.
Maybe on plane we have function. Instead of that, we should call on plane, on rocket instead of on rocket.
Mhm.
Instead of all of this,
Yes,
we
correct.
should call on plane.
Mhm.
On plane.
Mhm.
And there is something without cylinder because
Mhm.
I was afraid it will not work. But without movement, I see. Without any movement. Why it's not moving? So on plane is started. Where is in? Timer should be started. Timer should be started from its beginning. Every time we are doing this. So it every time it changes k on rocket and there is on plane. Plane rotated. It should be rotated. Form load k plus plus. Not moving, yes?
Mm-hmm.
It's bad not moving automatically. Why it's not moving automatically? Maybe on OpenGL is started. GL init on OpenGL. First of all, on OpenGL. My form paint. And maybe invalidate, we should do invalidate. My form invalidate, maybe every time. Maybe it's not good, but every time we will invalidate the form. Not moving. Not moving. So timer exists, timer started. My form invalidate. Oh, world is moving.
Mm-hmm.
So world is below of our plane. So it's like flying, not very good plane certainly. It's flying as the Earth, over the Earth. So we have such result. Certainly we should more beta cylinder and refresh is a refresh of this program of this form is a weak place certainly. Okay, so this program works and at this point our time is over.
I think for the cylinder one, we need to make it maybe one consultation, then
Okay,
work on it.
we will do during consultation.
Mm-hmm.
So what about next week? What about next week? We will have consultation on Tuesday.
Okay.
Tuesday. What time?
At 11 o'clock, according to
11 o'clock.
timetable.
Okay.
11 o'clock, group 17.1 has consultation.
Okay.
But everybody can come.
All right.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Okay, at this point we will finish. I wish you good holidays and good health.
Yeah.
Okay.
Please upload this project.
Huh?
Upload this.
Yes, I will upload. Maybe I will not upload this whole project. I will upload only for file ap myform.h. So you will add functions and everything will work. Because it's too much information on Google Disk, I'm afraid quickly it will be exhausted.
All right.
Okay?
Okay. Thank you.
Okay, goodbye.
Goodbye, sir. Have a good day.
Bye. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye, folks.